Okay, hi, I'm Miss Schoen, and I'm one of the librarians here at Newton South, and I'm going to show you just a quick video on how you can use the library resources for your 2020 Family Chemistry project. So first, you're going to want to go to the library website. If the project's not already in Schoology for you, scroll down till you get to Science, click on Find Family Chemistry, and then click Go. And that will open up the guide for this project. So there's a lot of information here. There's some databases and websites and some presentation tools. First, you have to have your chemical compound. Now, my family's story involves my father and pineapples and World War II. It's a long story. I won't go into it now. You can read all about it on my family chemistry Google site. We'll get to that later. But for now, you just need to know the compound I'm identified in my story is vitamin C. So I'm not going to research that. I'm going to start with the databases. This first link, the Family Chemistry eBooks, is a great feature. It's going to open up a whole bunch of different books that are available online, electronic books. But instead of searching one by one, I'm going to use this search within the collection up here and search for my topic. And that's going to search all the books at once. And as you go through the results, you'll see I've got results from lots of different books. And some of them are vitamin C. Some of them have other headlines, so like scurvy, or antioxidants. So those articles aren't expressly about vitamin C, but vitamin C is mentioned in them. The other thing you might notice is some of them are referring to ascorbic acid. That's the chemical name for vitamin C. That you might have that a lot, that what the name you have and the chemical name are different. When you open those articles up, you can scroll through, see if it looks useful. Yeah, this one looks great. It's got the 2D structure, lots of properties, great information. So I'm going to want to cite it and put it in my bibliography. When I click the Cite button, you'll see there's the citation. It's even got a cool feature. If I just click this button, it'll export the citation directly into Noodle Tools. You have to make sure you've created a Noodle Tools project first, but that's a nice feature. So you could maybe find everything you need just from these ebooks. But if for some reason you don't find everything you need, keep trying the other databases. Remember, there are millions of chemicals out there, and every book or resource is not going to feature every single chemical. So once you've looked through the databases, you might also want to try some of our websites. The first three that are listed here, ChemSpider, ChemID+, and PubChem, are chemical indices. So they'll have 2D, 3D structure, physical properties, things like that. They're really useful. If I click on, let me click on one and open it up, you'll notice it's a little more, it's not quite as user-friendly, but it's got a search bar right here. I can type in, right? I learned it was called ascorbic acid. So that's a search term I'm going to want to remember. And when I search for it, yep, there I see there's my 2D structure. It even has a 3D structure. This sometimes takes a minute to load. Oh, no, there it is. I can look down and see synonyms for this substance. See, vitamin C. I can look at physical properties, toxicity, medical information, lots of great stuff here. All of these chemical indices will work somewhat the same way. Again, millions of chemicals, not millions of websites. So you might have to try more than one. Keep searching. Lastly, I want to show you this compound interest site. It's really useful. It's written by a chemistry teacher, and it's full of helpful and easy to read articles and infographics. So you can see right up there, they've got something on coronavirus. But the search feature up here, again, I'm going to just try searching for ascorbic acid. Let's see what they have. And okay, a couple of articles. Oh, it's used in bread. Who knew? Black currants, wine, lots of different things. Chemistry of a lemon. When I open these up, you'll see it's got these kind of cool things. It's talking about, oh, there's ascorbic acid again, and scurvy that keeps popping up. That sounds like something I'm going to probably want to write about. And these are pretty useful and helpful to read. So I like this site a lot. So once you've got all your information, you need to create a way to present your findings. And back here on the library website, if you go to the Presentation Tools tab, you'll see the first thing we have is this example of a Google site. And this is one I created about ascorbic acid for this project. So on the main page, it's got the family story that I was telling you about. It has a Google slideshow that I made to talk about some of the properties of vitamin C, some videos I found about vitamin C, and of course, my citations page, because I'm the librarian. So the librarians are here to help you with all of these tools. If you go back to our page, you can see there's a link to Google's how-to site, how to use Google Sites, some videos on how to use Google Sites. But most importantly, what we want to remind you is there's a way for you to get help from us as you're working on this project. If you get stuck with the presentation, the research, any part of the project, please ask us for help. There's a form right here on the main page that you can use to sign up for our office hours, make appointment for another time, or just ask a question free by email. We're here to help. And of course, the last thing I want to remind you is you might need to have a password to access any of these resources from home. You will find all of those on the library's password page. So good luck. Please ask us for help and enjoy the project.